Historically, people have wrote scientific papers for other individuals in their fields. Now, while this has been great for helping push that field along and lead to great discoveries, in today's society, there's more of a push on having the general public understand what you're doing and why it's important to them. In order to do that, we're discovering or developing the AMRAD method, which is an introduction to what you're doing. Hey, I'm running a study on washing hands. Methods to it. Well, we're going to take some people, we're going to judge their healthy lifestyles based upon if they say they wash their hands and how frequently they wash their hands and how sick they get, both common cold and even more severe sicknesses on top of it. Results, which you will take your methods and you will take your introduction and you'll put them together into the actual quantifiable data that you found and produce that result in easy to see formats and tables so it doesn't get lost on the numbers to the average citizen. And finally, you move on to the discussion is, were the results what you expected them to be? Were they worse? Were they better? How is this going to impact the future? What information are you trying to deem from this? And it's a great method to help, introduce the non-scientific community to really a lot of the advances that we are making as a scientific community. In modern society, many of what people want is, hey, how does this affect me personally? What do I get out of this? And if we can find a way to relate our field of work to the common people, then in a lot of ways, they would want us to continue on with the research and help out with it if we can provide them a clear way that, hey, if you do this simple thing, your life will be better. Go back to the washing hands thing. It's disgusting how many people don't wash their hands. You see them walk out of the bathroom without washing their hands. What are you doing? Wash your hands. That's disgusting. You're going to shake people's hands. That's just not right. But you can see it over the last couple of decades, there's been a great push to washing your hands and how healthy it is, and we're still not there yet. There's so much research and stuff out there that people have said, hey, this is great. But really, we need to find more and efficient ways to make sure that the public truly knows how important it is to wash your hands. And this is just one example of many. You could pick any number of examples of things that are super important for you to do. But for whatever reasons, the translations gets lost to the general public. And it's great that the engineering community and the scientific community is realizing just how important it is to have people understand that the work you do is important, and to have people understand that they can take the work that you spent a lifetime learning on and apply it to their everyday life to make their individual lives better. And that's the main key thing, is we need to make sure that people understand that the work we do is not only understandable to them, but helps make their lives better as well. I think that's the big step that the scientific community is making recently.